After missing the school bus, the boy took out his family's magnetic levitation car to take a shortcut to school for an important exam. As the school came into view, a cliff suddenly appeared on the ground. He slammed the brakes, and while the car stopped, he fell down. Fortunately, Vim wasn't seriously hurt. As he climbed back up, he accidentally tore away a patch of grass, revealing a mysterious steel door. Vim suspected it might hold a Jedi legacy, just as he was about to open it and explore.
You are in violation of school attendance protocols.
It turned out to be the school's disciplinary robot. While Vim was waiting to face punishment, a girl named Fern, who also broke the rules, sat next to him. Vim's father was called to the school, and Vim quickly explained he had discovered a lost Jedi temple. His father dismissed it as nonsense, but Fern seemed to take it seriously after overhearing. After school, Vim immediately went to his friend Jumbo's house to share his discovery. The two geared up and went to the woods. When they arrived, Vim noticed the steel door had signs of being cleaned. It turned out two girls had arrived before them, Fern and a girl named KB. They quickly decided to team up. Soon, they uncovered a metal panel in the bushes. KB, being skilled with electronics, connected her smart glasses to the socket under the panel. To their surprise, the partially uncovered steel door opened automatically. The four of them peeked inside, wondering if this was the Jedi temple Vim spoke of. At that moment, they heard someone calling Vim's name, scaring them into hiding inside the door. Once inside, Vim spotted a skeleton-shaped robot. Jumbo curiously approached it, but was startled by a mouse that darted out. Suddenly, the power was cut, and the large steel door slammed shut, trapping the four of them inside. There was no way to open it manually. Left with no choice, they followed the passage inside to search for a way out. They discovered a lost Jedi temple, but the boy accidentally triggered the lever, causing a robot to pull it down and trapping them inside. It was said that the Jedi temple had secret passages. KB quickly found a tunnel filled with equipment, but Vim insisted on searching upward for a way out. Stubbornly, he went off to explore alone. Meanwhile, KB and the others located the main power switch, which was in sleep mode. Shortly after, the equipment suddenly powered on, and Vim was stunned by what he saw above. This wasn't a Jedi temple. It was a spaceship ready to launch. Overcome with curiosity, Vim impulsively pressed a blinking blue button in front of him. Suddenly, the ship began to shake violently. The group rushed toward the hatch, but as they opened the door, they accidentally activated a nearby dormant robot. Just as they were about to exit, they realized the spaceship had already lifted off the ground. At that moment, Vim's father arrived, only to witness an astonishing sight. The spaceship had already ascended, and the four were climbing out of the hatch. Unable to return to the ground, Vim tried calling out to his father for help, but the ship tilted as all the engines activated. Vim nearly fell, but at the last second, his companions pulled him back inside. The four of them rushed to the cockpit. Fortunately, Fern understood mechanical systems and instructed everyone to find the autopilot mode. Through chaotic efforts, the spaceship stabilized and flew into space. But in the next moment, the massive vessel unexpectedly initiated a warp jump. The boy casually pressed a blue button, accidentally activating a spaceship, which then initiated a warp jump. While they were wondering how to get back home, heavy footsteps suddenly approached from behind. It turned out to be security robots that mistook them for intruders. At a critical moment, Fern stepped forward, declaring herself the new captain of the ship. The robots paused briefly before recognizing her as their new leader. Now, their mission was to figure out how to return home. The robots' database didn't have any records of their home planet, leaving them lost in space. Their only option was to find the nearest planet and ask for directions. The spaceship performed another warp jump and arrived at a nearby interstellar port. Upon entering the port, they decided to look for help, but everything around them was so unfamiliar. As they reached a shop glowing with red light, Fern realized her friends were missing. She noticed some unfriendly stares directed at her. Meanwhile, KB found herself in front of a cage not in a pet store, but a weapons shop. The shopkeeper was demonstrating a portable attack robot. KB panicked as the robot lunged at her. Backing away, she bumped into Fern, who had just arrived, while the two anxiously searched for the boys.
Are you kidding?
It turned out this wasn't an interstellar port, but a pirate bay. The girls tried to explain they just wanted directions, but when they mentioned their home planet, Ada Den, the woman they spoke to was utterly shocked. Ada Den was rumored to be a lost planet with eternal treasures. Fern quickly realized the woman's true intentions. She didn't want to help them, but planned to kidnap and sell them. The children were locked in a prison cell within the pirate bay. Inside, they discovered another man already imprisoned. After hearing that Fern had a spaceship, the man proposed a deal. He would help them escape and find their way home, but his only condition was to board Fern's ship. As for how to get the prison key, the man had it covered. Raising his finger, the key floated toward them under a mysterious force. Vim recognized this from his books. It was the Force, a skill only Jedi possessed.
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah, to watch the continuation of the part 2 of this movie, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Anytime we post our new videos or movie series, you will be the first person to see and watch as well.